Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Audrey and today we are doing a build in Happy Home Paradise. So let's go ahead and get started. For this Happy Home Paradise build, I chose to do Toby, our beautiful, wonderful Karopi Animal Crossing villager Sanrio crossover event thing. That's a whole lot to say. I went ahead and went with Toby because my island right now is a Japanese theme, so I wanted my Happy Home Paradise builds to correspond, and all his items are just so cute and so on theme, and his theme is a peaceful patio. So I'm customizing the bridge in the house here. I wanted to go with his color palette of green and yellow and red, so I focused on that for those colors on these main structures, I guess, and I really ended up making Toby's normal house. I think the door is different, but other than that, I'm pretty sure his normal house really just looks like that, but it just matches him so well and it looks so cute, so I'm just gonna go with it, and that's that, and it's totally fine. And because this is a Japanese build, I had to go with the most on the nose situation here, and I went with this bamboo garden with the cute little bridge, and I wanted a cute stone path going from the entrance over to the bridge and up to his house, so I put down this stone and then I slowly put in different stones just to block out the path and then to make it look a little bit more natural and a little bit cute. And I really went ham with the Karopi items. I feel like they're just so cute little frogs. Look at those boots by the bridge, by the water. Is that not adorable? They're just cute little green boots with cute little frogs on it. How could I not? So I added a lot of weeds. You always have to add a lot of weeds. If it doesn't have weeds, is it really an Animal Crossing build? I don't really know. So I kind of feel like this build is a little bit really on the nose with the Japanese theme, but I was inspired by a Japanese garden here, and a lot of Japanese gardens will have these sort of azumai gazebos in it. It will also have small things to represent bigger things. So for example, there will be garden rocks. I'll place some garden rocks in here soon, and those would represent sort of big vast mountains, and maybe this little pond here could represent the ocean or a big river or lake or something like that. So see, that's why I kind of wanted to add these garden rocks that I do eventually add. And also it's just a fun vibe. He wanted a peaceful patio. What's more peaceful than just a relaxing little garden to, I don't know, drink some tea and vibe on? That's what I want to do. And also I want to look at all the cute Karopi items. Look at that cute little Karopi snack sitting on that rock. You can't tell me that's not adorable. By the little water, I mean, come on. It's adorable. It's adorable here. So I'm just adding all of these little items, adding to the ambiance, and I think it is custom code time. You gotta go ham with the custom codes. You always do. It's required for a build, if you ask me. If every square is not covered by an item or a custom code or a plant or water, I don't know, did you really, make a build? You kind of only half made a build, Maybe that's just how my mind works, and maybe that's not the best way to go about it, but I don't care. That is how I go about it. So this front right corner, and I guess leading to the side of the house, I had a really hard time filling. I didn't really know what I wanted there. I wanted it to be simple, but I also wanted it to look full and nice, and I didn't want to just go the lazy route and add a bunch of flowers or something. So I added a ton of wheat fields, which is probably about the same, but I felt good about it at the time, and that's all that matters. And also the cute Karopi hallway, and I added a small little sugarcane farm. I just like the look of the sugarcane. I mean, it kind of looks like the bamboo plants. I know it's not a bamboo plant. I know it's sugarcane. Don't worry. I am aware. But I don't know. When in doubt, I like to just slap a farm down, especially in HHP. Just, it makes life significantly easier, in my opinion, and I just want it all to look very full. I have all this room. I don't see a reason not to use it, so I really used it. And here we are, we're going inside, and I wanted to do that forced perspective situation. A lot of people do this, especially with Japanese builds, and I think it is such a fun look. So I'm kind of figuring out what I want to do. I knew I wanted this like mossy path situation as a part of, it's going to be an indoor outdoor build. You'll see the more we go. And then I definitely wanted it to be like a shoji screen situation that looks like you slid it, like it was, you slid it open. It was slided. It was a sliding door that opened. And then I struggled on what background I wanted. I knew I wanted one of the very vast, maybe even the animated ones. Like I did really like the cherry blossom one. But then I was pretty much stuck between the rice paddy wall and the meadow vista. And ultimately, I settled on the meadow vista. I thought this build was very on the nose, and I thought that the rice paddy wall was a little bit too on the nose, and it didn't really go with what I had before. And then I used these tatami mats because they are perfect. I didn't want it to be a wood flooring. I much preferred this sort of tatami look. It's much more on theme, if you ask me. So I'm putting this down so it looks like that there is an indoor floor, and then these have been opened to reveal this patio on the outside. And so putting these, I can't even remember what they're called, the walls, the extra walls, I don't remember what they're called, putting these behind each other. What are they called? Oh no, this is gonna bother me so bad. What are they called? Partition walls. Putting one of the partition walls behind the others like that gives it the look like you know, it's like a sliding door. So it gives this indoor outdoor look like you have an outdoor patio to look at while you enjoy tea maybe. So I put in this karopi bridge kind of to emulate the bridge that was outside, and then these bonsai trees to make it look much more lush like it is outside, and then I added some rocks and all that. Now I'm doing the indoor portion. Of course I'm trying to still stick with this like green and yellow and pops of red sort of theme, and also all these items are just so very on the nose with the whole Japanese theme, and I'm using the karopi items as I can. So I have these green Zen cushions. I have I think it's called a tokonoma. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong, but those are used to, like, as I understand it, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, please let me know. But those are used to display art or like a scroll of some kind of what's going on there. And so I just put incense on there, something maybe you'd sit down and like enjoy the art or of some kind. And then those that like staircase dresser situation and the other one that matches it, put some karopi items on top of it. It's so cute. That little lily pad table with the mug on it and the hearth, it makes this vibe that is so good, where maybe you'd like sit there and warm up and have some tea, or I don't know, eat a meal or something, have a snack, and just enjoy the great outdoors while sitting in the comfort of your very own home. And then of course I had to add some more items that are very on the nose. And the Zen cushions. You can't forget the Zen cushions. What a perfect item. I don't care what theme you have. I think a Zen cushion fits. A Zen cushion, it fits in all the themes. And also Daruma doll. Of course, I had to go for green. I'm going with a color palette here, all right? A very restricted color palette, all right? See that pop of red with that vase? It's what I'm all about. And then, of course, I had to muddle over how exactly these vases will be put. And I put the little boots there. I wanted to put like a mat right there, as you can see, where you would put your boots, but you can't put a mat on a mat, because I forgot that these tatami mats sitting there are like a rug. They're not, it's not a floor on its own. So I just opted for the boots and a plant, and then I have a little place to put your umbrella when you first walk in. So cute. Because, we have the little frog umbrella outside. It all works together. And now we're doing the ceiling decor. Man, Nintendo really popped off with this ceiling decor when they added it. Especially these lanterns. I love them so much. They're so vibey. And I really muddled over the color. I thought yellow. There's not a lot of yellow. And I was like, I do not like the yellow. And then I tried the green, and I was like, there is too much green going on. So I just went with these white ones. I feel like They add something to the build, but not too much, and I don't know, they're just perfect the way they are. I did add 2 more, I believe, on either side, and that might be too much, looking at it now. But I don't think that I cared at all. I really muddled this over. I can't believe how much I really let that ruin my life. And then we always have the wall decor. I feel like adding a lot of wall decor and ceiling decor does finish off a build. The problem with these screens is I don't like putting pictures on the screen area. I like to put it on sort of the wood area and that top part. So it's kind of struggled to see what fit. And I guess we've already reached the end of the build. That went by so fast. I kept in this part, the montage, because it is the most fun part of the build, if you ask me. Don't mind me taking pictures. We're going to pretend like I didn't do that. But enjoy the fun little look at the build. I am proud of how it turned out. I do think the forced perspective did really work. I think it does look like a patio where you'd relax and maybe drink some tea and, you know, think about your day. All the things you do when you're on a peaceful patio. Oh, his little face, it just went, ooh, ah, so cute. Yeah, and here is another look at the outside. I didn't really focus on it too much. I wasn't super proud of the outside. I was a much bigger fan of the inside. And I also, in a second, start taking photos and 100% forgot that I was filming, and maybe I should take some like B-roll of the outside and not just photos. But I wasn't. So enjoy me taking photos, but you do get a good look of the outside build, and I do think it is quite cute. So I'd like to thank you so much for watching. And if you could, please leave a comment about what you thought about the builds. Like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I do plan on making a lot more videos on this channel and on my island. I'll catch you next time.